clubs and colleges in New England. Please put your hands together for Jay Gillespie.
I had to get the call in some way, folks, so, you know, that's a good way to start. How you guys doing? You guys having a good night? Yeah, it's perfect out there. Today was great. Let's get down to cracking, man. Let's get these jokes going. Let's see, what's been in the news lately? There was, okay. Let's see, you guys hear about the car? No, geez, I don't know. You know, the way things are going nowadays, you know, I wake up in the morning and, you know when you walk by a construction site, you see that sign, and you hope it says, like, this is our 30,000th day without an accident. But you walk by and it says, this is our, like, second day without an accident, and you're like, oh, like, deep inside, you're like, man, they must have saw some fucked up shit, like, 2 days ago. Man, that's how I feel about the world right now, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like every day is, like, 2 days, of, like, you know, back from a major catastrophe. Let's stay in here, all right? All right, but hey, guys, you get enough beer? We can stay until, like, maybe noontime tomorrow? Is that cool? All righty. Well, you know, I mean, you know, it's funny. It's really nerve-wracking times, man. I think, personally, the word boo should be replaced by Allah Akbar. Like, really, if you really want to scare the living fuck out of somebody, like, sneak up on them, like, real quiet and tiptoe. Hopefully the fucking bartender ain't fucking doing cocktail over there. And just yell out, Allah Akbar! See, like, 3 of you almost shit. Like, he reached for a gun. Like, I mean, there should be a fucking Allah Akbar challenge on the internet where, like, you make your friends look like Corky from Life Goes On. Like, just like screaming that shit out. But, yeah, no, the news sucks, folks. So, you know, I'm gonna have to stretch these Pokemon Go jokes to their breaking point. You guys ready for that? Man, fucking ready for it. That's how half you guys showed up here, probably. Like, people used to go to the comedy clubs looking for cocaine. Now they're looking for fucking emojis and shit. Like, I don't know. Like, it was like a week ago this thing came out, and it's like the biggest thing since Oxygen. Like, everyone's playing it. You know, it didn't take long too for like crooks to figure out how to rob people through it. You guys see that? Like, day 3, apparently you can set up like little hotspots where you can catch like the rarest of Pokemon. So like nerds far and wide would drive for miles and look through their phone until they found themselves staring at a 357 Magnum. Like, nice. Like, you guys should have known there was no Pokemon named Tyrone anyway, man. But, you know, it's funny. And then the people that made the game are like, oh, this is such a gift to humanity. At least these people are like outside walking around. It's like, if you really wanted to help us out, you would have put these fucking Pokemon in books, man. Like, kids would be like, hey, I got a shabizzle on like chapter 17 of like Tale of Two Cities. All right, no one wants to read books, I got you. All right. I'll take that joke back to the tank. But I don't know if you guys are sorry not to be outdone. Donald Trump came up with his own app. It's called Mexican No. And he just walks around with it open like, is your name Rodriguez? Get in the truck, that's it, man. It's like, but that should be an exciting app, unless you're Mexican. But I don't know, man. Are you guys psyched for the election? Can we get this over with? Like, let's do it right now, right? Like, you know, people are, you know, it's boiled down to Trump and Hillary. I know, I'm not excited about that either, but at the end of the day, you know, it's funny because, you know, the candidates are all, like, making their pitch and, like, you know, trying to promise you guys insane stuff. Like, Trump's promising to build a wall between us and all the amazing drugs we like to do in Mexico. And, not to be outdone, Hillary's asking for some crazy shit, too. Like, she legit, you can Google this, said she's going to have an absolute policy of transparency when it comes to UFO and alien contact. No bullshit, like, look at you can whip it out. Like, she said she's gonna declassify Area 51. You know, the transparency should be pretty easy because apparently all you have to do if you want to know anything is hack into her, like, T-Mobile account anyway, so. But I thought this is great. Like, can you imagine, like, if she's president when, like, you know, aliens make first contact? It's great because she dresses like she's on Star Trek The Next Generation anyway. And Picard comes down like, number 1. The ambassador from Chico's has a good point. But anyway, folks, I wish us luck, man. The summertime's here though. Everyone relaxing, vacations? Nice. I started off the summer by taking a vacation with my wife. I went on a cruise. It was a pretty good time. But like one day into it though, I realized that me and my wife might be the youngest people on board. Like no kidding. Like I walked up to one of the like bartenders and I was like, "What's going on here?" And they're like, "Well, you see, like 65% of the people on board are like 55 and older." And I was like, "Oh my god." And like, you know, you think to yourself, like, does that change your perspective on the cruise? Depends. Seriously, folks, man. Like, you walk around, you're like, I'd go into the pool, but I don't know what kind of cocoon is in that deal right there. You know? Usually you get to, you know, have fun on singles night. They had shingles night. Disgusting. Someone's birthday, they all yelled out, instead of hip hip hooray, they yelled out hip hip replace. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna leave it on that groaner, folks. Anyway, you guys have been a tremendous crowd. Thank you so much for having me out tonight. My name's Jay Gillespie. Enjoy the rest of the night, friends.
One more time for Jay. Keep it going, girls. All right. So your next